The air around Dodger Stadium has been electric all week, and now, with the National League Championship Series on the horizon, a single piece of news has sent the excitement into overdrive. Shohei Ohtani, the global sensation and two-way marvel, is being lined up to start Game 2 of the NLCS, according to reports from the official MLB website. For Dodgers fans, it's a moment of both anticipation and awe, a rare privilege to witness Ohtani take the mound in one of the season's biggest stages. The baseball world is holding its breath. This development marks a pivotal point in Ohtani's journey with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Since signing his record-breaking contract, all eyes have been on how the Japanese superstar would contribute beyond his hitting prowess. Now, with his pitching return timed for the postseason, the story feels almost cinematic, a comeback narrative that blends determination, strategy, and a touch of destiny. Ohtani's last pitching appearance before his elbow injury had already shown flashes of dominance. His fastball, which can touch 100 miles per hour, and his devastating splitter had hitters baffled. The Dodgers, having carefully managed his workload throughout the season, seem to believe the timing is perfect for him to make his long-awaited postseason pitching debut. Reports indicate that Ohtani's recent bullpen sessions were sharp, with Dodgers coaches and medical staff expressing confidence in his form. Teammates who watched him throw reportedly described his control as surgical, and his breaking pitches as nasty as ever. If true, it suggests that the baseball world could be about to witness something extraordinary, Ohtani returning not as a cautious experiment, but as a full weapon. The decision to possibly start him in Game 2 is strategic. Game 1 is expected to be handled by ace Tyler Glasnow, giving the Dodgers a right-left dynamic and a 1-2 punch that few teams can match. By positioning Ohtani in the second game, Los Angeles ensures they maintain pressure on the opponent and maximize rest days if the series extends. It's a bold move that could set the tone for the entire championship series. For Ohtani himself, this moment represents more than just another start. It's a test of resilience. After months of uncertainty following his elbow procedure, questions swirled about whether he would pitch again at full strength this season. His quiet determination, however, never wavered. While most of the season saw him contributing exclusively as a designated hitter, his drive to return to the mound was evident behind the scenes. Fans around the world have been waiting for this. Social media erupted after MLB.com's report, with hashtags like #OhtaniGame2 and #DodgersDream lighting up timelines. Japanese media immediately began broadcasting the news as a national event, while Los Angeles sports radio spent the entire morning debating how many innings he could realistically pitch. Manager Dave Roberts has remained characteristically cautious in his statements, neither confirming nor denying the report. But his subtle smile when asked about Ohtani's readiness hinted that something big was indeed brewing. The Dodgers organization is known for playing its cards close to the chest, especially with a player as vital as Ohtani. Still, the timing of the leak suggests that the plan is already in motion. The atmosphere within the team is one of belief. Players have spoken about Ohtani's work ethic and focus throughout the season. Mookie Betts recently commented that Ohtani never takes a day off mentally, describing how he observes every detail, even during games he's not pitching. Freddie Freeman added that Ohtani's preparation raises everyone's level, comparing his discipline to Kobe Bryant's Mamba mentality. The Dodgers fanbase, arguably the most loyal in baseball, is already preparing for an unforgettable series opener weekend. Tickets for Game 2 sold out within hours of the news breaking. Secondary market prices have tripled, with fans willing to pay premium prices for what could be Ohtani's historic postseason pitching debut in Dodger blue. Across Japan, watch parties are being organized in Tokyo, Osaka, and Hokkaido. For Japanese fans, Ohtani's journey has transcended sports. It's a national story of perseverance and excellence. His potential Game 2 start is being treated like a global cultural event, similar to Ichiro's World Baseball Classic heroics or Hideo Nomo's no-hitters decades ago. The MLB itself couldn't have scripted a better storyline. The league has heavily promoted international stars, and Ohtani is its crown jewel. Having him pitch in a marquee playoff matchup enhances not only the Dodgers' odds but also global viewership. Networks across the US, Japan, and Korea have reportedly adjusted their programming to feature the matchup live in prime time. But beyond the hype, there's a human side to Ohtani's journey that makes this moment so powerful. He's endured setbacks that would derail most athletes. 2 major elbow surgeries, relentless media scrutiny, and the immense pressure of living up to a $700 million contract. Yet through it all, he's remained humble, disciplined, and focused on the game itself. His demeanor in recent interviews has reflected quiet confidence. When asked about the possibility of pitching in the NLCS, Ohtani smiled and said simply, "If my body allows, I'll do my best to help the team." It wasn't bravado. It was a statement of purpose. That humility is part of what makes him beloved by fans worldwide. As the Dodgers prepare for the League Championship Series, the team's chemistry appears to be peaking at the right time. Glasnow's dominance, Bett's consistency, and Freeman's leadership have anchored the lineup. Yet Ohtani's presence adds something intangible, an energy that seems to lift everyone around him. Even when he's not on the field, his teammates describe feeling his influence. Analysts are already dissecting how Ohtani's pitching could change the series dynamics. His ability to neutralize both left and right-handed hitters could force the opposing manager to alter his entire lineup strategy. Moreover, his unmatched hitting threat even when he's pitching creates a rare strategic dilemma for the other team. Baseball purists are particularly intrigued. Ohtani embodies everything traditionalists love about the sport: hard work, respect for the game, and a mastery of both hitting and pitching. Yet he also represents the future, a player redefining what's possible in modern baseball. His Game 2 appearance, if confirmed, could symbolize the perfect blend of old-school grit and new-era brilliance. Meanwhile, the Dodgers coaching staff has been meticulous in preparing for this moment. Pitching coach Mark Prior reportedly spent weeks crafting a game plan around Ohtani's strengths, using advanced data analytics to identify matchups and pitch sequences. The plan isn't just to showcase Ohtani, it's to win decisively. The clubhouse atmosphere before the series has been described as calm but electric. Players know they're part of something historic. Even veterans like Clayton Kershaw, who've seen it all, have spoken about the excitement surrounding Ohtani's possible start. "It's special," Kershaw said. "You don't see something like this often. He's worked hard to be here. If Ohtani does start Game 2, all eyes will be on his first pitch." That single moment, when the ball leaves his hand and cuts through the cool Los Angeles night, could become one of the most replayed clips in baseball history. Every fan, from the bleachers to the press box, will hold their breath. There's also an emotional layer to this story. For Ohtani, this could be a personal redemption arc. The heartbreak of missing last year's playoffs due to injury weighed heavily on him. Friends close to the star have said he spent countless hours in rehab, visualizing this exact scenario, walking to the mound in October, the crowd roaring, the world watching. Dodgers fans are known for their passion, and when Ohtani steps onto the field, the noise inside the stadium is expected to be deafening. The Ohtani chants have already become a nightly ritual, but in the postseason, they'll take on a whole new meaning. Even rival players have expressed admiration. Several opposing pitchers have commented that Ohtani's comeback is good for baseball, acknowledging that his presence elevates the entire sport. It's rare to see such respect across team lines, but Ohtani commands it naturally. The potential matchup in Game 2 could pit Ohtani against another elite ace, possibly Zach Wheeler or Max Fried, depending on how the opponent's rotation aligns. It's a dream scenario for fans, a heavyweight duel that could define the series. If he performs well, Ohtani could shift the entire narrative of this postseason. He would not only prove his dual threat ability but also silence critics who doubted whether his body could handle the demands of both roles. More importantly, he could lead the Dodgers one step closer to another World Series title. There's a poetic quality to all of this. Baseball, at its core, is about stories, the kind that inspire generations. Ohtani's journey from Iwate Prefecture in Japan to the bright lights of Los Angeles encapsulates everything beautiful about the sport: talent, perseverance, and the pursuit of excellence. Every camera lens will be pointed at him when he walks from the dugout toward the mound. The crowd will rise to its feet. For a moment, time might even stand still. Because when Shohei Ohtani pitches, it's not just another baseball game, it's history being written in real time. As October drama unfolds, one thing is certain: Game 2 of the NLCS won't just be another chapter in the Dodgers' postseason run. It will be a global event, uniting fans from Los Angeles to Tokyo in a shared celebration of what makes baseball magical. And at the heart of it all stands Shohei Ohtani, the player who continues to redefine greatness, one pitch at a time.